if you want to make a design and you don't have the object in your room, so you can model it in 3D. Look, this is a room. If a lab, I model it from zero, and I started with I drew every single object here, and look this object, I model it, and yes, and there is here coronavirus. For example, these designs are not, for example, they don't take a camera and they take a photo for them. No, they model them, they draw them. So look at this design, it's so beautiful, and there is a lot of beautiful design made with 3D modeling. So I wanna give you some way that we can model. This is, for example, I made last month I made this model for a coronavirus with a character that is sad, for example, and I can, for example, animate this, let it talk, let it express, and make a video, motion graphic video about مثلا corona, express what is corona, with a funny way we can make it. Yes, and today I just want to give you some ways of 3D modeling, how we can use modeling in science, and also we can use 3D in math. For example, there is drawing apps that we can with, like AutoCAD. If you don't learn math, you can't model. AutoCAD used for architecture. What is architecture? Architecture is for if you want to model, if you want to create a building. You can't make building without using AutoCAD and without learning science. So there is a connection between modeling and science and math. So today I want to go to the program, for example here, and I want to put all the model that I modeled in a layer and hide it. And I want to make just a small model for a corona. First of all, I want to have a reference. There is a lot of reference that I can take it. For example, this is a good reference. So I go here, I tell him that I need this type of board. Make this. And there is, look, now this is the board. It needs subdivisions. What is subdivisions? We can hear the grid. These are the division. This is the division. And this is the vertex that we want to sculpt this sphere to make a coronavirus. There is the subdivision. How I can make it more? I will press shift with right click and make smooth. Look, there is divisions, more divisions. So now to make corona, I need to be smooth. So I will delete it and take we can go here and tell him that I need this type of sphere. Yes, this type of sphere. And the subdivision more. For example, I think 3 is good, or 4 is more. Now we're gonna make this the corona. So the most important thing to select faces randomly that will let these cubes of corona will make. So I want randomly select faces in this way. That in this way. Yes, in this way. If I will not select all faces because it needs some time. So now I will start making this. I want to make Ctrl E, that make extrude. Yes, and I will make extrude now and make in this way, like this, for the corona.
That's located on the corona surface, right?
What? Yes,
called protein as located on the corona body or surface.
Now this is G I press G to repeat the last command that I made it. And now I will make it like this and like this. Yes, and make another Control E, another extrude here. Another extrude here in this way. Now here I will make in this way and let it go to enough. Now this is the, for example, a basic idea, but we have a mistake. Look to the reference. Here is it's يعني deeper and here is يعني bigger. So we're gonna make in a very يعني single, a very simple. Just here when we will make the extrude, we in this way and make this, or to be more, we can make like this. Yes, like this and like this, and make in this way. We have just a basic idea for يعني how you can make it. Look, يعني we made this with at least a minute you can make it. So I want to make it, just give it a simple texture. We can go here and tell him what the color of texture that you needed. For example, I needed the green. Here is a green color. And there is something called roughness. What is roughness? When you make lighting, when you see this model, you think that the texture is flat. So when you make roughness and go to the render and make just small, no, yes. And now I need to make some reflections on it. You go here to put HDRI like this. This is, for example, HDRI. I have it. Look, there is some reflections.
Great.
Yes. Now, but I want to make the HDRI non-seen to camera, to do not see it. So I go here, camera, and press 0. Here is good lighting. So I want to make the same thing here. Here, what did I make? Just I make the same sphere, and I make these models, but I make it with I don't make a lot of these yani cubes. I made just a small way. Then I made, for example, this is the model. I made here like this. Go sculpting. I start to sculpt it. Make here, for example, yes. Tell him make this and this way. Now this is the place of the eye.
Yeah.
Here is the place of the eye. Now we're gonna make the eye itself. So I'm gonna make in this way the eye. And yes, I am working just to explain the idea, because if I want to make more details, it must be, it will take like an hour. So now I want to make a small texture for the eye. I will select this and tell him I need the Maya, I need it black, and this I need it white. White. The texture started up this way. And also the character modeling and modeling, it's need to be just specified in character modeling. And for me, my main majority that just I animate. I have animation working. Just but animation need a lot of time, because it must to make every poses in the animation that you see it. So it need time. So I made modeling. Now this is the nose in this way.
Yeah, great.
Yes. And we can make the mouth. You can make a cylinder, small cylinder. Look this beautiful idea. Make a cylinder in this way. Then we're gonna go to deform and non-linear bend, and I want to bend it in this way. So now like a sphere. So I'm gonna make in this way. Look here the model that I model it.
Yeah.
I made this way. Yes. So now I'm gonna make also another way. You can use any way you want, but this is another way. You can make the cylinder and put the cylinder here. Here, and you can, example here, start with put this deform, yes, will give you the a good look. You can make this. For example, for example, this is a model. You can tweak it to have more details, of course.
Yes.
To make this here,
Wonderful.
for example, this here.
Yeah.
This is the shape of the mouse. Yes, and you can make sculpting that will give you more details.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just a basic shape, and if you want to make teeth,
Teeth.
it's also easy.
Yeah.
Yes, you can just, if I want to make the idea how you can make the teeth, you
Yeah.
can make a tube.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
the teeth. Yes,
What is the
and now
program name?
these subdivisions I will bevel it in this way and make subdivision. Look here, and I also, yes, and make smooth now. Look now, there is a shape of the teeth. I think this is good. Yes, now in this way. Yes, it's a good teeth that you can color it white, assign new material, tell him I need, for example, this material called bind. So go here and let it white. Here is the teeth. You can put it in a good way. So now, when you make an artwork like this, you can explain your idea in science. If you want to make, for example, an idea and you want to big company see it, and you can, because you don't have the idea, you can't tell them. You can, in this way, you have more time and to draw a reference. Yes, and you can also draw. For example, here, yes, here, this is, we gonna, for example, tell him to render just a small way. This is a good, يعني, for example, I modeled this coronavirus just with small techniques, and just I try to give the main idea. You can make more details like what I made on this. I can from here make the faces,